Yes, anyone tell me when we people are going to write regarding food weight, how we people are going to write? कैसे लिखेंगे बताओ? What are the differences which we people should take? कौन-कौन से differences लेंगे? Yes, anyone? When we
Food
are
web is a
yes.
Food web is a network of food chain which become interconnected at various trophic level.
Okay, now see on the board I am going to write. Board is visible to you all or not? Board visible है?
Yes, ma'am.
Preeti, keep your mic muted right now. Okay, so let me start. Okay, so see, students, we people are discussing about the difference between food chain and food web. In food chain, what we people will notice that it consists of that is a single unit, means some living organism are in sequence, and it consists of a single unit of food relationship. Single unit, when we are saying, it means some living organism we are going to take, and in a sequence this living organism are attached. Okay, so that is food chain, that is it consists of a single unit of food relation. And when we are talking about the complex form of several unit of food chain, then it is going to form the food web. Okay, ये food chain जो है, we are taking only one sequence, a single sequence we are taking, in which the different living organism are interconnected with one another. Okay, and in short, if we say, it is who eat whom. So that is food chain. And food chain can be defined in such a way that it is a sequence where different living organisms are interconnected with one another. Either they are eaten by some other organism or they eat some other. Okay, that is a sequence. And when many food chain combine together, then it is going to form a food web. जब बहुत सारे food chain जो है combine करेंगे, तो वो food web का formation करेंगे, which we people have discussed yesterday. Then we people have discussed regarding the trophic level, that different steps in a food chain, that is called trophic level. I think this is clear to you all. Then when we talk about input of ecosystem, see, inputs of ecosystem, inputs of ecosystem, ecosystem में input क्या है, ठीक है? Inputs of ecosystem, when we people talk about, there is an input of matter and energy are two fundamental inputs of ecosystem. हमारे ecosystem का अगर inputs की बात करें तो दो चीजें input में आती हैं, एक है matter और दूसरा है energy, ठीक है? Matter and energy are two fundamental inputs of our ecosystem. Now energy, you people know, an ecosystem does not have its own source of energy, so it get energy from the ultimate source of energy is, ultimate source of energy कौन है? Yes, anyone? The ultimate source of energy is, main source of energy, it is our sun. Very good. Sun. Yes, so in our ecosystem, yes, very good, you people are writing sun, very good. So our ecosystem, if we see, it does not have its own source of energy. Okay, it is it get the energy from the sun. ये sun से energy को लेता है. तो input की जब हम बात करें तो first one is energy. Now second we are talking about the matter, that is picked up by inorganic state by the producers. Inorganic form states में जो producers pick up करते हैं उसको हम लोग कहते हैं matter. Okay, तो in our ecosystem, when we talk about inputs of ecosystem, here 2 points we can consider. The first point is called energy, which our ecosystem is getting from the sun, and second one we are talking about the matter which the producer is taking. Inorganic state, it is taken by the producers. Okay, so this is regarding the input of ecosystem. Then one important law is there, which is called 10% law. This one, 10% law. Anyone, can you tell me what is 10% law? This one is important, very important in this topic. That is 10% law. Anyone? Yes.
Ma'am, the total energy absorbed by from one tropic level to another is of only 10%. By the rest of the percent of energy get in the atmosphere in the form of heat or heat energy, heat or light energy.
See, when we talk about 10% energy, first of all, this was given by 10% energy. The law was put forward by the law of 10% that is given by. Yes, anyone? Anyone?
Ma'am, Raymond
Yes.
Lindemann.
Yes, Lindman, that is the correct answer. The law was put forward by Lindman in 1942. And what it states that during transfer of energy from one tropic level to the next, only 10% is stored at the higher tropic level, while remaining 90% it is lost. Okay, lost in which form? Either in respiration or in digestion, or we can say in transfer. So only 10% of energy passes to the next tropic level. Okay, when we are talking about 10% law which is given by men, what we people come to know is only 10% energy is available to the next higher tropic level. Okay, the rest of the 90%, that energy, it is lost in respiration, digestion, or during energy transfer. Okay, so this is the 10% law. Now let us consider one example. एक एग्जाम्पल हम लोग लेते हैं. ओके, इसमें देखो 10% लॉ की अगर बात करें तो एक बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट जो पॉइंट है उसको हम लोग पहले पढ़ते हैं. सी द अल्टीमेट सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी इज सन. Okay, when we people are saying that the ultimate source of energy, that is entire energy used by living organism is the sun. मेन जो सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी है वो कौन है? सन है. ठीक है. एंड ग्रीन प्लांट, व्हाट हैपन व्हेन ग्रीन प्लांट टेक दिस सोलर एनर्जी. नाउ लेट अस कंसीडर दिस सोलर एनर्जी एज 1%. ओके, सेम what we are saying, the yes, according to, yes, you can unmute yourself and tell me. Those who are writing in the chat box, please unmute yourself and you explain in your own word. Okay, that, yes, anyone जिसने chat box में लिखा, please unmute yourself and explain it. No one. See, in a community, when we are talking about energy transfer, what we are saying that the green plants is absorbing only 1% of solar energy. जो green plants हैं वो 1% solar energy को absorb करते हैं. Ultimate source of energy, we are talking about the sun. Okay, and producers, when we say, so producers are taking only 1%, only 1%. Here I am indicating. Now let us consider this 1% as 10,000 joule. 10,000 joule. अगर इस 1% को हम लोग 10,000 जूल कंसीडर कर लिए, ओके, तो when this energy is passing from producer to primary consumer, what will be the percentage? Yes, anyone? Here we are assuming that what we are doing, we are saying that out of the total solar energy, only 1% is consumed by the taken by the green plants. Okay, that 1%, if we are considering, if we are assuming it as 10,000 joule, okay, then what will be the percentage of energy which is available to primary consumer? Yes, anyone? We just find out 10% of 10,000. What is the actual number? Yes, anyone?
1,000 joule.
Yes, if we are going to find out its percentage, 10% of 10,000. Okay, so what we will notice that 1,000 will be available to primary consumer. Okay, for next level it will be how much? Yes,
Ma'am, 100 joule.
100 joule.
100.
So in this way we are going to find out that what is the percentage of energy which is available to next tropic level. Okay, here what we are doing, we know that out of the total 100%, we are saying that only out of the total, we are saying only 1% is taken by the producer. And here we are assuming that 1% as 10,000 joule. Okay, so if we are assuming this 1% as 10,000 joule, then in the next tropic level, 10% of this 10,000, that is 1,000 is available to next higher tropic level. Similarly, we are going to find out what is the percentage of energy which is available into the next tropic level. Okay, now let us take the example of a simple food chain. Yesterday, we people are taking a simple food chain. So here, one simple food chain I am taking. Okay, the first one is here we are taking the grass. Okay, let us denote grass by simply G. Okay, so here I am writing grass that is consumed by insects. Insects is taking the grass. Okay, insect is taking the grass. Then that insect it is consumed by the frog, and then frog is consumed by the snake. Okay, when we are taking the example of a simple food chain here. हम लोग simple food chain का example ले रहे हैं, and here I am talking that this producers, here energy available is 10,000 joule. So in the next tropic level, it will be 10% of 10,000. That is, you people are saying 1,000. Next tropic level, what will be the
100.
100. 10% of 10,000. That is 100. And again, for a snack, energy available is
10.
10%.
Yes, in this way we are going to find out by assuming, by taking simple example, we are going to find out that how energy transfer from one tropic level to next. Okay, and what we are saying that only 10% energy is utilized in the next tropic level. It is going to next tropic level. Next, rest 90%. That is used for respiration, or we can say digestion process, or simply energy is transferring into another form. Because in physics, what we say that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. That you have learned the law of conservation of energy. पढ़े हो? तो उसमें एक
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, in law of conservation of energy, it is said that energy is neither created nor destroyed. Okay, we people know that it is neither created nor destroyed. So simply it is transforming from one form to another. Okay, but when we are taking the example of food chain, what we are observing is only 10% is available from to the next higher tropic level. One thing more, when we talk about energy flow, it is always, yes, what will be the suitable word? Tell me. Energy flow is always, do you know about the word unidirectional? You have heard?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It will only passing, it is passing from producer to insects, then here from producer to primary consumer, then to secondary, and then to tertiary consumer. It is unidirectional. It is not bidirectional. Okay. So energy transfer is always unidirectional. जब भी energy transfer होगा, ये always कैसा होगा? ये unidirectional होगा. एक ही direction में ये जाएगा. It is not going to move like this. Okay, from producer, first of all, only producers are capable of taking the solar energy. They are taking the solar energy directly for photosynthesis. Okay, we people are no doubt we people absorb sun's heat, or we people it enable us to see things. We people also absorb, but we cannot prepare our own food. We are heterotrophs. Okay, so only these producers, they are utilizing solar energy to produce their food. And then the energy is transferring from producer to primary consumer, then to secondary consumer, and then to tertiary consumer. In this way, the chain is continuing. Okay, so we can say also one word, that is energy flow is always unidirectional. Energy flow जभी भी होगा वो unidirectional होगा, and in this way you can prove that it is during energy transfer only 10% of energy is utilized by the next passes to the next tropic level. Rest 90% it changes its form, or it transfer, or it is utilizing in respiration, digestion, such type of processes. Okay, so this is 10% law of energy transfer. Now do you have any doubt? क्या एनर्जी ट्रांसफर वाले में कोई डाउट है फ्लो ऑफ एनर्जी में किसी को?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, see, what we people will remember in this is some important thing. One thing is, in an ecosystem, energy comes from sun. The ultimate source of energy in an ecosystem is our sun. Second one, it is the solar energy is utilized by the green plant during the process of photosynthesis. Okay, for preparation of food. Means green plant are absorbing only 1% of solar energy. Okay, then how we are going to prove that this solar energy, whatever that is utilized by the green plant, it's 10% is available to next higher tropic level. Simply we will assume that 1% is 10,000 joule, either we can assume or something else, we can 1,000 joule we can assume. So we can assume एक हम लोग assume कर लेंगे कि वो 1% जो है 10,000 के बराबर है. And in this way, we can prove that how energy is transferring from one tropic level to next. So this is law of 10% law of energy transfer. Now, once again, I am telling you the definition that this law states that during transfer of energy from one tropic level to the next, only 10% energy is available to next higher tropic level, and remaining 90% is lost in respiration or heat transfer. Okay, means it simply changes its form. So 90% is not available, only 10% is available to the next higher tropic level. This is 10%. Now next topic is I think how is earth kept warm? That is given in your NCERT book. What is given after 10% law? Anyone tell me?
Biomagnification.
Biomagnification. Yes, this is also very important word. This is biomagnification. It is simply a process in which there is accumulation of toxic substance occur. As we move from one tropic level to next, its percentage will increase. Okay, see how it is increasing. Biomagnification I am showing to you people. See here number of animals if we see. The number of insect is more than that of the frog, and in comparison to frog, if we compare the frog with a snake, then as we move from one tropic level to next, see yesterday we people are drawing the pyramid. हम लोग pyramid बना रहे थे कल. So when we draw the pyramid of number, ये pyramid of number मैंने draw किया. ठीक है? So number of producers are more than primary consumer. Number of primary consumer are more than secondary consumer, and number of secondary consumer are more than tertiary consumer. Means here the number is highest in the first one. As we move upper, what we will see that the number of living organism decreases. Okay, so if any toxic material is absorbed by these green plants producer, that is going to pass to the प्राइमरी कंज्यूमर इन हाई परसेंट. जैसे यहाँ मान लो कि प्रोड्यूसर्स हैं, इनमें जो है टॉक्सिक सब्सटेंस, से फॉर एग्जांपल वी आर टेकिंग इंसेक्टिसाइड एंड पेस्टिसाइड. ठीक है, तो अगर इंसेक्टिसाइड और पेस्टिसाइड का स्प्रेइंग हुआ है और फर्टिलाइजर्स आर यूज्ड फॉर प्रोडक्शन ऑफ क्रॉप, ओके, एंड दिस टॉक्सिक सब्सटेंस, ओके, व्हिच इज absorbed by these producers, that is present in the producers. Once these substances are these green plants are consumed by primary consumers, as their number is less, so in their body there will be more accumulation of toxic substance. Similarly, number of secondary consumer is less than the primary consumer. So when secondary consumer are consuming the primary consumer, then in their body the accumulation will be again more than this level. So when we move at the top, what will we observe that the percentage of toxic substance will increase. Here if we are talking about percentage of toxic substance, okay. So what we will notice as we are moving from one tropic level to next, the percentage of poisonous substance or toxic substance, its accumulation will increase. So this is biomagnification. यही biomagnification है. क्या ये समझ में आया तुम लोगों को?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now see one example I am giving. See primary consumer when we are taking, here producers are there. Here we are taking the secondary consumer and this one is tertiary consumer. Okay. So in primary consumer, when we are talking about the toxic substance, okay, say a deer is consuming, a deer is eating lots of plant, and in the deer's body that toxic substance enter. डियर के बॉडी में वो टॉक्सिक सब्सटेंस जो है एंटर कर गया. Now here secondary consumer are more in are less in number in comparison to deer. Number of deer is more in comparison to lion or tiger. So a tiger may consume 2 or 3 deer. So if the toxic substance which is present in a deer's body, that is going to be more in the lion's body, because the lion is consuming more. Okay. Similarly, if we reach to the top, there the number of organism will be less. यहाँ पर लेस नंबर ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म होंगे, तो इनके बॉडी में एक्युमुलेशन ज्यादा होगा टॉक्सिक सब्सटेंस का. ठीक है. सो दिस इज बायोमैग्निफिकेशन. यही बायोमैग्निफिकेशन है. यस. नाउ टेल मी वेदर यू पीपल अंडरस्टैंड और नॉट. टेल मी प्रीति.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can define it as progressive increase in concentration of harmful non-biodegradable chemical at different trophic level in a food chain is called biomagnification. Biomagnification को हम लोग किस तरह से define कर सकते हैं? We can say that it is simply increase in concentration of toxic substance or non-biodegradable poisonous chemical at different trophic level in a food chain. As we move higher in a food chain, its accumulation will be more because the number of organism is less. So this is biomagnification. यही biomagnification है. क्या ये सबको समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now next one, how is Earth kept warm? See, our Earth is covered by a blanket of air, and that is not allowing the whole heat to escape outside. You people know that. Okay. So if the percentage of harmful gases will increase in the air, then what will go, what will be the impact of increase in harmful gases in the air? Air में अगर harmful gases बढ़ी तो उसका क्या impact होगा? Yes, anyone? If
Ma'am, ozone layer is get depleted.
No, we are not talking about ozone layer or UV rays. We are simply talking about the Earth's atmosphere. See, again I am showing to you people. See here how our Earth kept warm. कैसे हमारा Earth जो है warm रहता है. See here, this one is the figure of Earth I am drawing. ठीक है, ये हमारा Earth हो गया. Okay, no doubt it is slightly tilted. So this is our Earth. It is covered by a blanket of air that is called, yes, anyone?
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Very good. Yes, and we people know that our Earth is at a right size. It is of right size and right distance from the sun. Do you know that? When we are talking about the conditions which are in a, which we can say is responsible for life on Earth, when we people are talking about what are the conditions, the first condition which we people say is the right size and right distance from the sun. इसका एक सही size है और एक सही दूरी पर ये जो है sun से है. Okay. Then next we are talking about the rotation of Earth on its axis. It is
Rotation. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this one is also enabling it that it has life. Okay. And the last point which we people are taking is the presence of atmosphere. Means the blanket of air is covering. It is not allowing our Earth to at once get heated up or at once cool. ये जो blanket of air है, air is a bad conductor. We know that. So air is not allowing our Earth to heat up at once or to cool at once. Okay. So Earth will be slowly heated up and then slowly cool. In Earth, on Earth, what we will see, land masses are there and water bodies are there. Okay, and that too take different time to be heated up. So uneven heating is there. Uneven heating होता है. So once our Earth is heated up, जैसे हमारा Earth धीरे-धीरे Earth जो है वो heated up हुआ during day. At night, due to atmosphere, it is not at once going to cool down. वो अचानक से ठंडा नहीं होता है. Okay, otherwise temperature will vary a lot and that will not enable life to be possible on Earth. Okay, so this blanket of air is preventing the variation, lots of variation in temperature. Now here air is present. In air carbon dioxide is also present. Okay, but if air contain impurities, harmful gases are more in air, what will happen? It will absorb more heat. You know na, greenhouse gases, these gases absorb more heat.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so more heat it will absorb and slowly the temperature will rise. कुछ हीट escape होता है धीरे धीरे हद से रात के समय, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं कि एट वंस पूरा का पूरा हीट escape हो जाए. लेकिन अगर harmful gases present रही, these harmful gases is going to absorb the heat and slowly the earth's temperature will rise. Okay, this lead to a condition that is called, ये कौन से condition को arise करेगा? Yes,
Global warming.
global warming. Very good.
Ma'am,
So
global
global
warming.
warming can be defined as, very good, you people are correctly identifying the term. Okay, so the definition is the phenomena of rise of average temperature due to continuous increase in concentration of harmful gases in the atmosphere, that is called global warming. इसी को हम लोग global warming कह रहे हैं. ठीक है? Now, next one is, as I told you, whenever energy flow, it is always unidirectional. Okay, it will flow from producer to primary consumer, then to secondary consumer, and then the tertiary. The energy captured by producer does not revert back to solar input. So we can say that energy flow is always unidirectional. Got it? क्या ये समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
हम लोग जब कह रहे हैं कि एनर्जी ट्रांसफर जो है वो यूनिडायरेक्शनल होता है, तो व्हेनेवर a transfer of energy is taking place, it is always taking place from we can say sun to producer, then from producer to primary consumer, then secondary, then tertiary, like this we are continuing. Okay, so it is not possible that producers will revert back the solar energy, so it is always unidirectional. So you people got the term unidirectional. You people also know regarding the input of energy and matter in ecosystem. Then what is the role of atmosphere? Okay, and what is global warming and greenhouse effect? All these things are clear to you all. क्या ये सारी चीजें clear है?
Yes, ma'am.
People also discuss
ma'am.
about biomagnification. Okay, now one question from you people. See the question. क्वेश्चन देखो, अब हम तुम लोगों को एक क्वेश्चन देते हैं, ठीक है? सी द क्वेश्चन हियर. Producers are there. Okay, producers are there, and here we are taking the example of same producers that is consumed by the say insect, or even insect we are taking. Okay, insects, and insects are eaten by the frog. ठीक है? And frog are eaten by the say birds. Okay, frog को birds खा रही हैं. Now, if we are talking about biomagnification, accumulation of toxic substance will be more in किसमें सबसे ज्यादा होगा? Highest accumulation.
Producer.
किसमें highest accumulation of toxic substance we are talking? किसमें सबसे ज्यादा हाई होगा? बताओ मुझे. Producer.
Ma'am, bird.
Insect.
हम birds में.
Ma'am, birds में.
Birds में. क्यों ज्यादा होगा?
Ma'am, because the number
they
of
are in higher
organ.
tropical level.
Yes, because bird is consuming a number of frog. When we are talking about the accumulation of toxic substance, so in bird body their accumulation will be more. Okay, so it is going to affect the birds more. That's why whenever we people talk about the toxic substance accumulation, what we will notice that those who are present, who are called as a top carnivore, okay, in their body the accumulation will be more. अगर हम लोग accumulation of toxic substance का example लें, तो जो सबसे ऊपर रहेंगे उनके body में सबसे ज्यादा accumulation होगा. लेकिन जैसे जैसे हम लोग जो है नीचे की ओर आएंगे, the accumulation is going to decrease because number will be more. अगर number ज्यादा है तो उसमें क्या होगा? Accumulation जो है कम होगा. लेकिन as the number is decreasing, accumulation will be more. Now
Increase.
I think people got it. Okay, now next question is, what happened when we accumulate waste in the environment. See, two type of wastes are there. What are those? Two type of waste products are there. Anyone? When we are talking
Ma'am,
about
biodegradable and non-biodegradable.
very good, biodegradable and non-biodegradable, these are the two type of waste, and how these two type of wastes are managed, how we are going to deal with this, we can say how waste management is done. Anyone? For biodegradable waste, first of all, let us talk what we are going to do, how we are going to manage the biodegradable waste.
Ma'am,
Yes.
for biodegradable principles of 5 hours, that is reuse, recycle, replenish, regenerate.
Yes, very good. See, biodegradable waste, if it is, then it is very much easy to manage it, because that is not going to affect the environment. No doubt, there is a demerit of biodegradable waste also. What is the demerit? Can you tell me, anyone? We know that biodegradable waste are decomposed by the bacteria and fungi, that is decomposers, and it is converted into mineral which mixes with the soil. Now, can you tell me one demerit of biodegradable waste? Yes, anyone? Anyone? Say, we know that biodegradable waste can be degraded by bacteria or fungi, but if it is thrown in open, what is its demerit? Do you know when decomposition processes start in the biodegradable waste, foul smell comes? You agree with me or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and biodegradable waste, say for example, if cow dung is there or dry leaves are there, that is going to, no doubt it is going to be converted into fine minerals by the bacteria and fungi. But for some time, these biodegradable waste will create problem for other. When decomposition processes start, what happen? Foul smell start coming out. So that is the harmful effect of decomposition of biodegradable waste, result in production of foul smell which spread to surrounding area and make the life miserable. Okay, miserable life we people face when foul smell start coming out. Okay, then that will be a breeding ground for different insect like flies and mosquito. वो breeding ground बन जाता है flies और mosquito का, which are responsible for spreading a number of infectious diseases. You agree with me?
Yes, ma'am.
If this waste material are in very large quantity, that is going to block the drains even, and that is providing a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Okay, ये breeding ground का काम करता है, ये mosquitoes को